is the World of Sports Network presentation.
So I want to move on to the Bills and the Chiefs, man. And the good we want to talk about the same thing I would talk about. You guys been listening to this show, and I've been saying this. Excuse me, because I have to say it again, and I'm going to keep repeating it. Buffalo, I know y'all fan base don't want to hear this. I told y'all to be very weary of what you guys were doing as far as offensively. I told you guys. There's a couple of weeks ago, man. You guys go check out the content. I was like, Buffalo wants to beat the Chiefs by being the Chiefs. The Bills, this remind me of, it's kind of funny. The Kansas City Chiefs remind me of, obviously, the Golden State Warriors. I'm talking about a dynamic offensive team. I'm talking about with an innovative offensive coach. There's Steve Kerr to Andy Reid. I'm talking about a philosophy. I'm talking about a front office. Everything is very comparable to the Golden State Warriors. Now, as the Golden State Warriors starting their dynasty, they're a uniquely different team. So then you have certain teams that try to emulate them. The Houston Rockets was that team with James Harden. James Harden and the Houston Rockets try to emulate the Golden State Warriors. They try to be the Warriors to beat the Warriors. My biggest issue with Buffalo throughout this season, when they made the pivot to be a passing team, to be basically the equivalent of the Kansas City Chiefs, I was like, be very, very weary, Buffalo, because you're trying to be somebody you're not. You are trying to be somebody that you are not, Buffalo. You guys are not the Chiefs. If you guys are the Chiefs, like I said, if the Houston Rockets were the Golden State Warriors, then they will be the Golden State Warriors. If you guys were the originator of that system, of that concept, then you guys would be the Kansas City Chiefs. But Buffalo, you guys saw the concept from another. Just like the Houston Rockets saw the Golden State, they're like, this concept might work. Let me emulate it. You know what? If you can't beat them, right, join and do the same thing. But the difference is, bro, they're the originator. They will always do it better than the copier. The original shirt, the original maker is always better than the fake, bro, than the counterfeit. You can make really, really, really good counterfeit, dog. And the Bills were a great counterfeit. I'm talking about they were the counterfeit straight from Beijing. You know what I'm saying? The epicenter of counterfeiting, Beijing and Taiwan. Epicenter, yes, I said so. Go Google that. Don't Google that, because Google might not give you the correct answer. Google that. Google that. The epicenter, man. And I look at the Buffalo Bills, man, they were total, like, they try to replicate the Kansas City Chiefs. They try to get a strong arm quarterback, just like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Oh, look at me, I throw the ball, strong arms. They try to get an ingenious offensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying, to make calls. Brian Daboll. I love me Brandon Beane. I love their OC. I love everything about the Bills. They're built right. Because they're built, they want to be like the Chiefs. We look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant wanted to be like Michael Jordan. His game replicated Michael Jordan. But ain't nobody in their mama that's last name ain't Bryant will say Kobe Bryant was better than Michael Jordan. Ain't nobody will say that, dog. We love Kobe. But Kobe is not the originator. The Golden State Warriors started this spread offense, spread wide open three-point shooting, half court, Steph Curry. The Golden State Warriors started that. The Houston Rockets try to emulate that. And of course, you're going to have some success until you meet the team you try to emulate. And that's when you see the disparity. That's when you know you have a fake shirt and not the real shirt. when I stand next to my friend who got his shirt straight from Taiwan and Beijing, and you see mine and you see his, because we're next to each other, you like, oh yeah, man, that shirt right there look counterfeit. And when the Buffalo Bills was on the same field as the Kansas City Chiefs, it was easy to see. It was easy to see a counterfeit. Easy to see counterfeit, man. I want to go line by line. Line by line to show you the counterfeit. Because the Bills' big three, Buffalo's big three, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying, Dawson Knox, that's their big three. That's the Buffalo Bills, homie, because they try to emulate the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Kansas City Chiefs' big three, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. Look at the three I just named you guys. I'm talking about the Bills are fake when they were in the same field next to the real thing, brah. Man, we saw the counterfeit, dog. We were like, man, your clothes is fake. Hey, man, I want to see the tag of that shirt. I bet you it says made in Taiwan. I bet you it says made in Beijing. That shirt wasn't no American made, dog. It wasn't that. It was a fraud. Counterfeit. The Buffalo Bills tried with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Dawson Knox, but they ain't Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Tyreek Hill. Line by line, I got to say this, passing-wise, Josh Allen, against when he stood next to the real thing, Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen was 28 for 48, 287 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 INTs. Now, let me show you the real deal, the real guy, the original, not the fake. Patrick Mahomes, 29 for 38, 325, 3 TDs, and 0 interception. I'm telling you, when the fake stand next to the real, you can really see who's real and who's not. Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying, the best receiver, Mr. Diggs, he got 11 targets, 6 receptions, 77 yards. Tyreek Hill, 11 target, 9 reception for 172 yards. Man, you put the fake next to the real, I'm telling you, it's easy to see, dog. Dawson Knox, 8 target, 6 catches, 42 yards, and a TD. My man Travis Kelce, 15 target, 13 catches, 118 yards, and 2 TDs, dog. Buffalo Bills, I warned you guys. I warned you guys weeks ago, be very, very weary. You guys want to be the Chiefs. And you want to beat the Chiefs. Just like the Houston Rockets wanted to be like the Golden State Warriors. Play that small ball, 3 points, but they can't beat the Warriors. Just like Portland with Dame Dollar. There's so many people that want to emulate the original. They want to emulate the original because it's always cheaper to go for the fake. It's cheaper for the Buffalo Bills to get what they get than the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sorry, Buffalo, dog. Your blueprint, it will work. Yes, it will get you to playoffs. It will win you division. Yes, it worked because the team that originated, the Golden State Warriors, with that blueprint, won their division, won playoffs, won championship. So the blueprint works. But the blueprint fails when it goes against the original blueprint. How the heck are you going to give me a blueprint against me, my blueprint, when I created the blueprint? Buffalo, I told you all weeks ago, you can't beat the Chiefs by being the Chiefs. And real quick, we're about to go on a quick